back to Neffy Cat. We're so glad that you could join us today. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That broke his tower. He's on it right now, or I'd move it, but this is officially loose from the top. I've tried getting curtain rods, for example, here, and attempting to hold this firm, but I haven't been able to get it to stay. Yes, and this little darling's weight is on top of it, so I don't want him to collapse. There's a secondary one over here just a little way. See, oh, here it is. And you can see that that one's holding this entire thing up, other than this, and isn't holding very well. While somebody plays, I'm contemplating what to do about his broken tower. I'm curious what any of you have done. For those of you with kitties out there, what have you guys done when your tower broke? This made me think of what do we do when something major in our life also breaks. What if we have the equivalent of a support structure that breaks like that? Let's say we have a massive earthquake or a massive hurricane, a big giant volcano going off. In our area here, we're at risk for tsunamis. And so what do you do when life throws things like that at you? I want to talk about that in today's video. One of the first things is to get to safety. You chill out and you stop and you breathe. When you feel like panicking, you don't let yourself panic. You let yourself be still and plan. Another thing is that you simply take action on plans. Hopefully you've done some prior planning too, and you're taking action on that. But you don't just panic and rush into it and get your adrenaline all rushed up and get your energies all used up. Maybe you do a little playing like he does, and that is actually still something healthy to do. But you calm yourself down and you plot forward one step at a time. Sometimes when you've had something major happen, you're going to have to take some steps back, it will feel like, before you can take a step forward. That's part of the process. This little guy, I've been keeping him inside more recently, speaking of the topic of when things are panicky. He gets very panicky when I get him outside to try to record. So I've decided, to take as many of my videos in here and to work towards the process of creating a set. You guys will see this cute little wall over here, and this is eventually, this whole space is going to be a set. These are pictures that I have painted many years ago before I even moved to my present location. The one on the bottom is of Scotland, and that was from a trip that I had taken there, and it was a symbol of the highlands that are there. And then this top one's got a lot of symbology in it from the Native American heritage that I had been taught. Some of the things that I'm going to continue to explain here in regards to how to deal with a broken situation seems almost too simplistic, but it is within the simplicity that you find healing and that you find wholeness. Every problem in this world, when you break it down step by step, it is simple. And that's exactly what you need to do when you're in a situation that your house seems like it's going to tumble. You have your survival there, and you plan step by step what needs to be done. That is where you can have your confidence. You don't need to just have it on the idea of being rescued. A lot of us have that mentality. Unfortunately, that doesn't always help us, and it doesn't mean that rescue doesn't happen. But you need to not count on that. You need to count on intelligence and strategy, and some lighthearted play in the mix to help. Just to help you calm down, get your mind centered, just like he's doing. Don't give up. Plan. And take one step at a time. What if the plan that you work on isn't working? Maybe you've tried a new foundation for your house or for your life, and you find that it's just going awry. Instead of giving up, stop, replan. Maybe there's something you're not seeing and you need a little clarity and a little space, a little peace of mind, a little quiet so that you can think of what you need. Maybe another person is there to help you, your precious community. Maybe your family members or other community members will have ideas that can help you. A lot of us right now are in a tricky situation financially because the stock market is crashing. Some people have had their portfolios go down by half. Some people have had it go down by more. And a lot of people feel panicky. Even when your money is down, do not let yourself panic. Even if you feel like your finances are broken, don't let that stop you from moving forward. Don't let that stop you from planning. And planning again, sometimes when we're in an initial situation, we may not see the totality of what we need. We plan alternatively. But see, when you have something that doesn't work out, it doesn't mean give up. It means think of something else. How we act during those times oftentimes ends up defining our lives. The choices that we make when it's hard do define our character. Yes, when you feel broken, know that your life is worth moving forward for, and do things like being in the moment, spending time with your kitty, spending time with your little loved one. I just thought I would share this today because a lot of us are having these troubles, and it's financially, particularly with the stock market going through a nice little dip that we're having right now, and fears of inflation and everything. Be strategic within it and plan, but don't let yourself give up. If you like the content of our videos, don't forget to take those paws and paw that like button. You can paw the subscription button. You can paw the notification bells as well. And it's good to see all of Neffy Cat's videos. Well, thank you all so very much for spending this time with us today. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.